Okay, fellas. This is going to be, I guess, a show off of Build 78. I'm gonna run through a couple things. A lot of people don't seem to get that the reason this thing looks so good and all the stuff going on is because of the mods. So I'm gonna go through all that stuff and let you guys see what it looks like as vanilla as possible, because pretty much you can make it look just as vanilla with Daggerfall if that's what you choose, with the draw distance and, you know, the real-time lighting and stuff. So I'll go through that in a bit. But first, let me just throw a shout out to all the people from other countries, because I'm getting hits from all over the place and I think it's freaking awesome. So you dudes feel welcome here. Like, you dudes from Russia and freaking all across the globe, like, I just love it, dude. I love it. I'm literally getting hits from everywhere, so I think it's fantastic. I hope you guys can understand me, because I don't quite know how the subtitles work, but yeah, hopefully you guys can understand what I'm saying, because, like, yeah, you guys feel welcome here, because that's what that means. This monetization thing, it's doing what it's supposed to do. From what I understand, you know, that's what it does. It enables other countries to view your stuff, and, you know, that's what's happening. It's important to me, you know, because, like, I just love all people. I'm not prejudiced against any country or anything like that. You know, I just got an open mind, so I don't feel entitled or anything like that. So, like, I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. And all this stuff with my voice and stuff, I think it's just because I'm an extremely shy person. And all these changes I go through, I think I'm just trying to find my place. And this shit is scary for me. It's scary just to throw yourself out there on YouTube. I never planned on doing it, but it's almost like therapy for me, because, you know, it's coming out, man. I'm coming out. I feel more confident. I mean, it may sound corny, but, you know, it's important to me. It's like this thing I got to tackle. That's just me. I gotta beat this thing. Gotta beat this shyness stuff and let the stuff come out. And, you know, I feel, if you watch my old shit, you can tell the difference. Which, like, I'm gonna try not to cuss on this thing, but if it slips out, it slips out. So yeah, I keep saying it's smoking, and everybody thinks I'm stoned and stuff, but that's not what it is. I'm extremely freaking shy. And this stuff, it's scary as hell. Just, like I said, just to throw yourself out there. You know, hope for the best. So, but, you know, it is what it is. So, let's start this off by showing what's up with Build 78. So let's start this thing. And, like, I've been messing with my mic, Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. You can still hear the game, which that's what I want. So I'll just have to review this thing. But, like I said, I'm gonna jump through different configuration settings to let you see, you know, the differences. So I can check it out before I incorporate it into the final thing. Which I'm just gonna you know, throw this thing together in a, whatever they call them, the encoders, or the friggin' video glue together things, whatever they're called, I don't know. So, I'm just going to load from, what the frick is this? Where is my save? What? I didn't see my game. You serious, dude? What's up with that? Huh. Maybe oh, that's right, I'm in front of the castle. So, let's start this thing off by showing what's up with Build 78. This thing, to me, is so cool. A lot of you people are probably not going to like this, but I think it's just, this is how I'm going to play Daggerfall from now on. It's how I've always wanted to play Daggerfall from the very first day I got it. So let's start with this most important thing, which I think it's the most important thing. So before, what? Yeah. So before, like if you watch the old vids, you know when you push the dungeon button, every single dungeon was showing up. This is how classic Daggerfall is. When you start the game, only a couple graveyards show up. That's why you hit the graveyards up. So if you'll watch the old vids, if you feel like going through some of that stuff, you'll be able to see that these light orange places, like here, I got one right here, and then I got one right here, which when I installed 78, this is where I was. I actually had to manually find my way to these two places. And that's what that means here. That means that the big dungeons, you're gonna have to find them on foot. Now in the classic game, you would get map markers for quests, but JH, who's doing the quests, the custom quests, which they're just super cool. Like, the dude, like, you know, if you're watching this dude and you're getting burnt out, just take a break and just come back to doing it, because your stuff is just that good. I like it. It's got the flavor, and from what I understand, you can't get the classic quests in this thing. It's gotta be imported, so none of the quests from the classic game are in here. That's why it's taking so long for the story to get done, because they're having to manually hook this stuff up into this game, so, and get the wording right, get all this stuff, because this is a different engine, and they're just plugging the stuff in. So I mean, that's what I understand. So I'm not like by any means sure about any of this stuff, but he was saying that he's gonna have to redo his quest to reflect this change in the map, because you're gonna get a quest to a place, but it's not gonna show up, and it's random places. Like it'll say go to this place one time, then it'll say go to this place one time if it's a dungeon quest. And I'm not gonna go through the list of quests and see which ones aren't, because there's just too many quests. It's like 19. He's got 30 now, which apparently he's gonna have to redo them all just so they'll show up on the map, you know, like this. So this is the big important thing for me, because it's about the exploration. A lot of people don't seem to like the what is it, the Daggerfall series thing I'm doing, but it must be done, because somebody's got to play this thing and know that it works. And I've made it from, see, look, Privateer's Hold's not even showing up, and I've been there. So, but all I have to do is either run here on my horse and buggy, or fast travel and go north, because that's where it is. It's right here. So, but like as you can see, it's not showing up just as intended, which that's just awesome, dude. That's awesome. I almost don't want to do quests so I can explore this place, because like as you can see, it is so freaking pretty. This game is so pretty. So that's the first thing. Now, if you watch I think it was episode 11, I think that's the one I get up now. So these things start showing up. What the frick is that? Okay, so like I got this in a dungeon. Oops. Yeah, so yeah, you can't use these things yet, but I got it, so, which I don't remember this in the base game. Maybe it's quest related, but I know this is supposed to be a magic item. It's just a placeholder for magic items. But anyways, these things started showing up. In the base game, you would find these off of dead stuff, loot drops, and they're maps to dungeon locations. But as you can see, they don't do anything yet, so it's like a teaser. Okay, so this is gonna be one of the ways you find maps or guild rewards. Like in the classic game, you get they put little map markers in your overworld map and say, hey, congratulations, you completed the quest, here's your reward. So this is another way you're gonna get those things showing up, is these. So this is just like a teaser, I guess. This is, like, some of the stuff, it's not even mentioned. It just shows up. So it's freaking cool, like these little secrets you find out. So, like, I've just been going from point A to point B here, so I haven't done any dungeons yet, so there's probably stuff that I haven't even discovered, and I haven't... Only thing I've installed since... since I started this thing was, I think, nothing. Oh, that quest from JH, the random spawns quest, which, dude, that's just... I should have known about that, but oh well. It's in now, so who cares? So yeah, the only thing I've put in here since I started that whole thing was build 78, because, you know, at first I just wanted to try and see how it worked, but since it worked so well and it took the map markers away, I figured, hell, let's do it. You know, I get it, it's friggin' boring, but like I said, it must be done. Somebody's got to play test this stuff. Somebody's got to go from point A to point B on foot. Make sure everything's working the hard way. So that's what that's about. So, like, you know, just don't be hating. It is what it is. I'll probably put it in some separate playlist because, you know, like, some dude was all, ooh, it's so friggin' boring and annoying that my brain's gonna melt. Dude, just, you don't have to watch it. Just, you know, like, seriously. If you have to come on my stuff just to complain, why, dude? Why? It's just, it's a waste of friggin' words, dude. It's just a waste. Just don't say anything. Just don't watch it, you know. What the frick, dude? What the frick? So let's see, what else? Oh, so we got this stuff showing up. So now you're gonna be able to tell which my armor is still not getting damaged at all. I'm getting my butt kicked. All my weapons are going away. See? And I'm worried about this because I need my freaking bow, and there's no bows in this game. You start with this bow and then start a dungeon. They don't come out on loot drops, so hopefully they can watch this and say, okay, we'll put it in. You know, I put a thank you up there on the forums, you know, and said, hey, the only thing I'm worried about is my bow, but it's like, dude, like, I mean, check my dude out, dude. This, my highest friggin' skill is the bow. I need my friggin' bows, dude. Even higher than my friggin' primary skills, like, seriously. I love the friggin' bows. I figured out how to use them. And it looks like they fixed the offset. I was shooting them with my horse and it seemed to work better, so I don't know. I just have to play test it more. Trying to save it because I'm afraid it's gonna break. So let's see, what else? What else have they put in here? You've already seen the info stuff pop up. So trying to think. There's a lot of stuff in this update. Oh, the loot drops on creatures. Let's go check that out real quick. I do it here. Yeah, loot drops on the creatures has been fixed, so apparently you're gonna get clothes now. Only reason they're not dropping in that JH thing is I think it's because I don't know. I'll just have to go into a dungeon and check it out. And it's like Alexander Sig is talking about doing the tombstone, so that's gonna be crazy. But, what the frick else has changed? I'm trying to think. I mean, the map thing. So, like this basically means that these things are going to become useless pretty soon. They're going to break, and you can't repair stuff yet, so. Like, they threw a shout out, like, if people get upset, they'll just fix it, or do something to make a console command to repair stuff or something, which that's what I suggest, because when this breaks, I'm gonna be like, what? You know, like, I still got my stuff from the old thing. You know, this dude was started in 77, took him to 76, took him back to 77, and now he's in 78. Everything works just like it should. I'm still going up in levels. Like, I got these just last night up this high that were at 66, I think, so everything's working, just like it should. So the transferring your dude from a separate build, it's totally works like it's supposed to. Yeah, see, I still got dead stuff out here when I was doing that stuff. And this, which, dude, it's just gonna make the overland travel so much easier. And look how friggin' fast this thing is, man. It's just, you're not using stamina either. That's how it is in this game. Like, when you're on your horse, you're not using stamina. So I can pretty much ride this thing to the top of the map in, like, I don't know however long it takes me. Which I will not do, because apparently people are so bored of riding this friggin' boat. It's like, I get it, I get it. It's not supposed to be entertaining. I did it just to see how long it would take me, so I could, for posterity, and so if there's something drastic happen, I would have something to show those guys. Nothing has happened. I've been going into places, doing dungeon delving, going into houses. Everything that's happened, I can pretty much rack up to the mods. And since this horse goes so fast, like some stuff, it doesn't seem to load up quick enough so you get to a place, except for one of these towns up here. It's happened twice. One of these 3 towns. So I'm just going to tell you, if you show up at a place and when you show up it doesn't tell you have just arrived at blah blah blah, the message pops up when you arrive at a place. If that doesn't pop up, you leave the friggin' square and you look at the map and you see where you're actually at, because usually you'll be next to it on the map. But it'll look like you're in the building, and you start infoing stuff like this and it says nothing. So just don't save your game there, because it's happened twice already in build 77 and 78. And I think it's only happened in this town right here. One of these towns, one of these small little towns. Yeah, either that one. Like, if you watch number 11, where it transitions, it's because that's what happened. I showed up at this town. There's no NPCs walking around. That's your first clue. Second clue is it doesn't say you've arrived here. Third clue, you start infoing the buildings, nothing shows up. So, and then you look at the map and your guy's actually right here. It'll show your guy next to it. So just do not save your dude. Just leave the friggin' place until you zone out of the place, which that's what the freezing stuff is. It's your dude zoning out of the place. So. And the boats thing, which I have not even tried the boats, so since I'm inland, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't want to bust anything, but I'll go to an ocean or something, see what happens. But it's like, they're in, so we got friggin' boats now. Oh, let's just do that. So I don't have to save this. Let's do that real quick. Go to a place. Use the boat, see what happens. Because I have still not tried the boats. That seems cool, so let's go south to the ocean. See how it shows up? So if you show up at a place and it doesn't say that, you need to make some changes, buddy. Like, you need to get away from the place. Do not save it. Because if you save it and you load that game, you just fall through the void. You have to restart. No matter how many times you save, that's what's gonna happen. And it doesn't seem to be the stuff loading up. It seems to be like, I don't know. That's the only issue. But it's just something. Like, I'm not even gonna report it. Like, there was something on the forums about it, so they probably not busted up. But like I said, you're not gonna find this stuff unless you see that means I just zoned out of the square. So check this out. I'll be south of this place. See that? I'm south of it. So When it does that, that's what that means. It means you just zoned out of the square. Let's get to this boat. And then I'll go through the different modes, the different graphic modes. You know, I get people, they want the vanilla look, but there's a new engine, everything's new, so I want it to look as pretty as possible. Like the friggin' trees, they just look gorgeous. The terrain flats, they're working everywhere. It's just so cool. I love it. Friggin' love it. Even got shadows, which they're still not working after 12, but I don't even care, man. Who cares? And I had to make my garage shorter because so you can see the stuff. You know, I'm just gonna keep it like this. It seems to improve the performance too. So. I'm just a grass freak. I like the tall grass. So it's just my preference, you know. So let's go to the beach, see what happens. Check this stuff out. Cause like I said, I have still not been in the boat. I need to check this stuff out. Well, take off my horse. Take off of my horse. Go on foot, because I don't know how this stuff's gonna work. So I'm just making sure everything works like it's supposed to work. We'll zone again. So like I know I'm on the ocean. Yep, see, on the ocean. So let's try this. Here we go. First try for the boat. Okay, so it works. Look, we got two boats too. See that? That's the other boat, it looks like. So, I'm still in the same place. Right? Where the frig am I? I don't know where the frig I am, dude. So so it's got the boat. So maybe it's just for looks for now, and for fast travel. Because when you get a boat, no. So it's taking me to the friggin' Mandela Crux again. So I'm in Aetherius. That's why it's not showing up. That's the Mandela Crux right there. Which, like, if you watch the, what is it? In and out of Mandela Crux in 30 minutes or less, that's what this is. So just make sure that's what that is. That's what it looks like. So you can go to the Mandela Crux now, no matter what. Just go to your boat and you head, what is it? Northwest. That's what it looks like it is to me. Yeah, see, there's the other boat. Right? Or is that it's not the one I just jumped off of. That's a different boat. It looks like what this is. The Mandela Crux right here. Which this is the end dungeon. You're not supposed to be able to get out of this place, but with the console commands you can do it, so I just want to make sure that's what this thing is real quick. Without making this thing run too long. Come on. That's friggin' odd. That is friggin' odd. So now anybody can go here. All you can do is get on your friggin' boat. You don't have to do it in Daggerfall. Yep, that's it. Mandela Crux right here. Yep, this is it. And if I go in there, I'm probably gonna get killed, so I'm not gonna do it. But you can do it now. Anybody can do it. Just get on your boat and go. That's it. Check out this other boat real quick. See if it's a different boat. I think it is. And then I'll jump through the different modes real quick. I'll go through trilinear, bilinear. I have it set to bilinear because it still smooths the characters out, but when you look at the trilinear stuff, you're gonna see the difference. They're just way too friggin' blurry. So it's just, I don't like it. So that's That's still the small boat. Just make sure that the other one I just got on was still out here. Where is it? So there's no way to walk back to land from your boat. Before you could get out and walk to land, but like as you can see, I'm not in the world map, so it's just this is just like a test thing probably. Where is the other boat? Where the frick is the other boat? Let's get on that boat and see if we can see it. 'Cause I want to find this stuff. It seems like it was over there or something. This stuff's probably gonna go a little bit long, but who cares? It's worth it. It's worth it. Where is the other friggin' boat, man? See, as you can see, since I'm running and I'm not on my horse, my endurance is going down. So that's what the horse means. It means your endurance is not gonna go down. So that's what that means. I can jump. Looks like I can make it up there. Nope. Let's do the jump. Hey. Let's try 15. That should be enough. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so where's that friggin' boat I saw? I know I saw a boat. Where the frick is it? So apparently, 2 boats are spawning out here. Yeah, see, this is a different boat. So the other one's over here somewhere. That's it. I think I just saw it. Come on, boat. Show up, boat. Come on, boat. Okay. Do this again. What? Okay, so clicking your boat a second time puts you back where you were. Let's do that one more time. Okay, see, there it is. Right? Or is that just a ghost boat? Looks like it's a freaking ghost boat. Huh, interesting. I'm just testing stuff out here, like I do. That's a ghost boat. Something. What the frick was it? Something there. I don't know, man. I don't know. So you can get back to your place just by clicking on boat again. Interesting. Yep, another boat. Unless it's just a ghost boat. We'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. So that's the 2 or 3 main changes. The item degradation, the info showing up, oh, and this as well. Like, oh, it's not working. You have to be someplace for it to work. The thing that tells you where you are, what time it is. That's a cool thing they put in. So now you don't have to judge what time it is. You can tell. It'll tell you. Like if you're diseased when they put that stuff in, that's what that's for. So it looks like that's the big boat right there. Yep, that's the big boat. That's the expensive boat right there. So I wonder, like, is that my boat too? I think it is. Because only your boats show out here, so. It's just a thing with the Medulla Crux. It's like a... So they're just putting boats in a theory. It's just so you can check them out. Apparently, that's what that is. Because this is a different realm. This is the realm of eternal change or something like that. Nothing is ever the same. I think that's what it is. It's like Oblivion, and there's another realm. But this one is the realm of eternal change or something like that, where nothing is the same. And the dude hid the heart of Lorcan or whatever that thing is in there. That's what that thing is in there for. Yep, see, so it's the big boat. Let's go check out the big boat. I can pick this sucker. Yep. Picked it. So the loading screens work for the boats, dude. That looks cool as hell. Look at that. That looks super cool. So let's see where it puts me when I exit this thing. I'm curious to see this. A bit of testing. Bit of testing right here. That's what I do. And then I'll exit and I'll jump through some different game modes. So as you can see, like both. So I'm hoping the travel stuff means something with boats, because when you own a boat, you can travel to different places. Like across the ocean, and there's no charge. So we'll just have to. Okay, so apparently this is not my boat. Oh wait, you gotta click on ship. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna put me right where I was. So that's pretty freaking cool. That is freaking cool. So it's just like a test. So let's see if it charges me to travel across this place. If I pick ship. When you own the boat, like I said, and you travel across the ocean, there's no charge. So let's see what happens. Yep, so it's not registering that I own a boat. Because see, it's charging. And in the base game, when you own a boat, I don't think you get charged when you travel across the ocean. So, like, I'm pretty sure that's what I remember. But I can't be totally positive. So, we get the items info showing up. Stuff's breaking. As you can see. And this stuff is still brand new. So, I don't know what's up. Maybe it's because I brought it from a different builder or something. I don't know. Like, I'm still getting hit, so. And the clothes, never degrade unless it's magical. So, I'm not worried about that stuff. I'll always have my cool cloak. So. And the map. With the dungeons not showing up, I think that's just cool. Thank you guys, because I was waiting for that stuff. And the traveling on horses, which is just cool. Yes, that's right. You just cruise around on a friggin' horse. Jump around like a nuthead, because it's fun. Okay, so that's... And some stuff they fixed, but, like, there's just too much stuff to go into. Like, seems like people are not reading the forums, they're just watching this to get their info. You know, you guys need to check out the forums, because there's... None of these mods you're gonna find just by going to this place and downloading this stuff. You gotta hunt, you gotta search for them. I mean, it's not consolidated. They're coming out with new things almost every day, and they don't get posted in the what is it, the page for the mod downloads, the featured mods or whatever it's called. Because they're just throwing stuff out so quickly. You have to just find the topic they're talking about, scroll to the end of the topic, and sometimes there'll be an update posted. Sometimes they're still talking about it. So like, this is just cool. Like, it's just cool, dude. I don't know what you're thinking, but I love it. I just love hopping around on my freaking horse like a freaking crazy freak. It's just freaking cool. Look at that. This freaking horse has airtime right here, buddy. And he's got a wagon too, so you can go sideways with the wagon. You can go freaking backwards. You can jump. Like, it's cool, dude. It's just cool. I love it. And when I'm doing this, it's because my horse is eating. Alright? It's my role play. Deal with it. So, okay. Well, I think this is the mod show off, or the build 78 show-off parts. I don't think there's anything more I can add, so let's jump through the different graphics modes real quick, and I'll show you what this thing can look like. Like, because people want this thing to look like vanilla, but I'll try to take the trees out. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this is the front end of the launcher. Now, I'm first gonna turn off all the mods. And like, you guys are gonna have to go through this stuff yourself, because there's just too much stuff. Okay, so here we go with that. All the mods are off now. So this is the basic vanilla experience. I'm gonna make it look as vanilla. It's gonna be as vanilla as possible right here, so just turn this off. So I'm thinking that's gonna turn the trees off. Now we got this stuff, which this is gonna make it look as vanilla as possible. See that? See that change? That's bilinear. That's trilinear, but it makes stuff. It makes the NPCs just look way too muddy. And I'm just gonna keep this stuff as it is. So let's boot this sucker up and see what happens. So you're gonna be able to get a feel of the basic Daggerfallunity experience with no mods or anything. And, you know, if you want the vanilla look, just that's all you have to do. Just don't download the mods. Put it on point filter. That's it. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully this thing doesn't crash, because I've never done this before, but it should work. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, it looks like the trees are still working. So that's... Nope, those are the old trees. So, yeah, I just disabled the... whatever that thing was I disabled. So this is vanilla Unity. Even the walls are back to normal. See? So, like, you can get it looking vanilla. It's just, you know, like, why? My view is why, because, like, man, I still like it. I could still play the crap out of this thing, and it's got no lag at all, so, you know, for some people this just may be the best option. But this is pretty much the vanilla experience right here. I've still got the bilinear for my, or the trilinear for my character, but if you put point filter, it's gonna make all this stuff look blocky. It's for the GUI, the graphic user interface, which you got that option. You saw it. Like, just rewind the video. If you put it to point, it's just gonna make it look like vanilla. So, like, as you can see, all the friggin' mods are gone. You got the blocky ground and stuff. Even the friggin' sky looks the same. So, you know, just look, it's even got the stuff I just killed. So, like, yeah, that's what it looks like with the vanilla stuff. So, like, it still does that. I don't know what that is. Who knows? Okay, well, I guess that pretty much brings this thing to an end. I'm trying to keep this short. I want to get the to Daggerfall stuff done. I got one more video to make. I'm just gonna do a lightning run straight to Daggerfall. 12 is going up right now, so like, it's got. I'm just killing stuff in town. That's what all those dead things are. I just testing stuff. I'm testing that random spawn quest, and it works. You know, you just gotta turn it off like every so often. Cause, like, my dude, after a bit, your dude stops taking damage, and I don't know if it was the armor or the mod doing something, so I just turn it off. Plus, like, I'm testing, so, like, as you can see, well, where'd that lady go? Like, see? Yeah, just old school Daggerfall right there. Where's... Oh yeah, you can't click on that, dude. My bad. See? Just looks like old school. No plants or nothing. So, that's pretty much it, fellas. vanilla Daggerfall right here. This is as vanilla as it's gonna get. So, like, if it's not vanilla enough for you, I don't know what to say, fellas. But you know, I still think it's cool. And the walls, you can go inside these places. So that's just freaking cool. See, just like that, just like old school. It's just I got that wall thing in, so. And it's basically just Alexander Zig incorporated into his, I think it's 1.35 of his hand painted model, or 1.23. Is that it? Something. I think it's 1.23. And they're talking about trying to fix it, but like it's turning into this thing that, like, it's more complicated than I'm trying to explain it, but I'm not a programmer, so. But it seems like it's turning into something complicated, so hopefully they can resolve that stuff, and they're gonna do a winter variation of it, and a desert version, so, because they all look the same everywhere you go, so. Alright, well, I guess that pretty much brings this little thing to an end. I'm gonna finish up the 2 Daggerfall stuff, and I don't know, like, what do you guys want to see? Because, like, I've pretty much done everything else, and I'm gonna have to manually cruise to these dungeons to find them, so. Other than just doing the random spawn quest repeatedly, since the quests aren't going to work right in this build until he makes the locations, like, he incorporates that into his quests, which, like, he's pretty much said that you're not going to be able to find these places if it's taking you to a dungeon unless you already know where it is. So, like, you can see I've only found 2 of them, so that's quite a bit of dungeons that I have to find. So I don't know, it just depends on, like, what you guys want to see, because I plan on exploring the hell out of this place on foot, but I don't think you guys want to see that. So I don't know, maybe I'll pop in every now and then when new mods come up and stuff. So yeah, just like, I don't know what else to do except for the main story, but I could do that, because yeah, the other one, it was kind of took a bit long, but since the stuff is spawning in random places, unlike in the base game, you're never sure where they're gonna be, so it just takes a bit, and it's a lot of map spawn thing where you have to jump around on the map, because I don't think some of the stuff works right, like the switches. So it's gonna be kind of hard, I think, on foot. Maybe I could try it, but I mean, if I get stuck, it's just gonna be a long friggin' video, and I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna post it because I'll be stuck. So yeah, could be extremely boring. Like, if you guys don't like the fast travel, the land travel stuff, you're definitely gonna get friggin' bored watching the some dude being lost in some dungeon. So okay, well, hope you like what you see. This is vanilla Daggerfall experience with Unity. Still looks good, but it's not gonna be what I'm playing. So, but you have that option. Like I said, you could just enable, disable, download what mods you want, like reflective textures that makes the water shine, the new textures from the ground and stuff, it just depends on what you want. But this is for the old school dudes who say, I don't like the new stuff. So this is what it looks like, fellas, okay? Straight up. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this little thing, and I'm sure there's stuff I missed from 78, but like I said, it just came out yesterday, so I still have to explore it and test stuff, so that's what I do. Plus, it's probably gonna change again in a few days with freaking Alexander Zig. Just keeps doing stuff, dude. He just keeps popping stuff out. It's like, which I love it. I freaking love it, dude. And the Lacus and I'm forgetting his name. I'm such a bad person because I'm trying to give these dudes credit. And it's not just Interkarma doing this thing, it's some other dude, but I can't remember his name, and I'm never giving props to that dude. I feel so bad because he's all over the friggin' forums. It's just, there's just so many people that I have to thank, and it's just, I need to write a list, you know, because they're kicking butt. Like, seriously, they're just kicking butt. Every single thing these dudes do, it works. It just works. It's so easy to plug this stuff up. The hard part is finding them and like installing them in the right place, especially for the loading screen one, because it's kind of complicated, but I love it, and it's staying. So yeah, just, you know, until this stuff gets more consolidated, it's not going to be simple to install some of these mods. And you know, you may not have the most current version. You just have to browse the forums, because it seems like they need a webmaster. I don't know, who knows. But like I said, it's just a few dudes, and they're not like in some one office. They're all spread across the globe and stuff, from what I understand. So just people pitching in, which that makes it just all that much more cooler, man, because it is cool. It's super cool. The dudes are super cool. Okay, well, I hope this thing went well. I hope it didn't cuss too much, and like, just, you know, if I sound weird, it's because I'm super shy, and it's scary as crap just throwing yourself out there. For me personally, I never intended on doing commentary, but I don't know. It's like I said, it's kind of like a therapy for me, and I feel like I'm getting better. So yeah, just doing my thing, having fun, freaking out on this cool stuff, and it's just gonna keep happening. It's just gonna keep friggin' happening. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope, like, you can hear me. I hope I can be heard. I'll have to check this stuff out. So yeah, that's my checkout of build 78, and showing you guys the vanilla experience right here. So you guys know you can still have that. So alrighty, hope you enjoy this thing. Peace.